Hey guys, how's it going? This is Viceroy Hale here, aka Matt. I just thought that I'd do a review on the Turtle Beach xp500. First of all, I just want to mention that I bought this with my own money. Unlike some of the reviews that are out there right now, I noticed that a lot of these people are sponsored, by certain companies where they send them electronics and they review them. So you never really know whether or not you're getting a real review or not. This is a real review based on a gamer's point of view. I've been playing Xbox for a while. On top of that, I've owned Turtle Beach headsets before, so I kind of know what to expect and what not to expect. What I'm pretty much just going to say about this one headset in particular, again, this is the xp500. The main thing is it's not worth the price. I got this today. I set it up, and at the first 15 minutes of it, it sounded really great. It sounded really good. But then I really started thinking about it, and honestly, when I bought my X11, which is what I had before this, I can honestly say that the sound quality was almost equal, and that cost $50. This cost me $220. It's completely wireless. It comes with the dongle for your Xbox 360 controller. It's above all, I mean, it wasn't a good investment. It's first of all, the Bluetooth, this works off Bluetooth to connect to your controller. A lot of people were saying on a lot of review sites like Amazon, they were saying that it's hard to set up. They were getting interference problems. In terms of hard to set up, I mean, all you really had to do was read the instruction manual. It took about 5 minutes. That wasn't too bad. One thing that these have that the Astros don't, and like some of the Tritons, is this has a lot of features. This has a lot of great features, this headset. A lot of presets, a lot of things like that. I don't really think that's necessary in a gaming community or a gaming environment, especially Xbox. I think, if you're looking more for an Xbox headset, I think really, honestly, if you're going to spend that much money, $200, get an Astro. Because if you get an Astro, you spend $250 on Astro.com and get a really nice Xbox headset with surround sound. It's not wireless and it doesn't have all these features, but to be completely honest with you, it's more comfortable, it works better with Xbox, and there's not as many problems. I experienced, the mic dropping in and out. I just had a friend over and we were testing it out, and this the dongle thing just does not work well. There's something, I don't know if it's maybe the router or what it might be, but there's definitely some sort of interference, and the only thing I run wirelessly is the router to my Xbox. That's the only thing. I mean, and my wireless, controllers. But to be completely honest with you, I mean, this thing just not worth $200. My honest opinion, this thing's worth $100. I bought a cheap $10 headset, wireless headset with an FM radio in it from Big Lots about a year ago. I can honestly say I got equal sound quality out of the thing. I think what it is the wireless receiver or whatever this thing is. First of all, this thing feels really cheap. Doesn't feel like there's like anything in it. It just feels like a plastic shell. It feels really cheap. I honestly don't think that it should cost this much. It was a good idea that they had. It just, it wasn't engineered properly. But anyway, that $10 headset I bought from Big Lots, equal sound quality for $10. So, if that tells you anything. I mean, the only thing I think, honestly, Turtle Beach has going for them is the fact that they integrate, chat with the Xbox 360 and their headsets, that's really big. There's only a few companies that do that. Triton, Astro, and Turtle Beaches, they all do that. And now I think they have Sharkoon, SHARKOON. That's Sharkoon. That's apparently supposed to be very highly rated and very, very affordable. I might look into that, but these are definitely going back to the store or Amazon. It's where I got them from. I just figure before I pack them up and send them back, it's just a good idea that you guys know before you buy this thing. First of all, if you got money to spend, spend it on an Astro. If you're going to spend it on a headset, spend it on an Astro. I just learned the hard way. I wish I didn't. There's only a couple things that I've ever bought in my life that I've actually regretted. One of them being the HD PVR. Not saying it doesn't work well. I'm just saying if you're a reasonable gamer, like me, you got a job, you got school, you got things to do, you don't have time to be messing around with recorders. It was a good dream, years ago, but I mean now it's a stupid idea. That was one of my bad investments, one of my only bad investments, and this is now my second bad investment, was this Turtle Beach headset. That's pretty much it. But like I said, if you're like me and you got stuff to do other than just sit around and play Xbox all day, then you want something a little bit more unified and a little bit better for Xbox 360, like the Astros. It's people say there's not as much features as the Turtle Beach has. I disagree because, well, I don't disagree because that's the facts. But what people don't seem to realize is that simplicity is really important. And, Astro, it perfects what it does. And I think that's amazing. I think that's how, when you make a product, that's how it should be. It's not, let's make all these fancy features and let's not do any of them well. I was playing Gears of War with this thing and did I just drop that? Yeah, I did. I was playing Gears of War with this thing, and it just was not to my standards when excuse me. Wasn't to my standards to what I thought, it would sound like. It sounded like all the other Turtle Beaches I've ever had. One feature in particular that I don't think they talk about, with the Turtle Beach X11s and the X12s, which is the new black versions that they came out with, those are the wired stereo headsets, they come with adjustable chat, meaning that the chat volume actually gets louder as the game sound gets louder. This thing doesn't. This thing is awful. Since it is Bluetooth, it's two different systems. They don't integrate with each other. It's just pretty much a mix amp inside this headset that's controlling two different audio inputs and mixing them together, meaning you have to use two different volume controls in order to control your game chat or your game sound and then your party chat. I mean, it's just it doesn't work well with each other. I mean, if you notice, there's like a volume button. This is for game volume, and then there's another button right here for Bluetooth volume. And I could see there's limitations with Bluetooth, but honestly, I was trying to go for an all wireless experience, and this didn't do anything I really needed. It's not that it didn't do everything I needed it to. It's really not worth the price. Again, if it was $100, maybe even $150, if it was $150, it might be worth it. It might be worth it. Yeah, it's 7.1 surround sound. It's not true surround sound. It's just Dolby Pro Logic, which is virtual surround sound. It's okay. I was messing around with it. It's nothing compared to true surround sound though. If you're looking for a better product for that much money, look at the Astro A50s and what just came out from Mad Catz, the Triton Warheads 7.1. I was very impressed with that. People saying the buttons are a little cheap on it, but from what I saw, it looked like it worked well. That's pretty much my review. I'm not going to buy another headset. I'm going to return this, get my money back, and just be completely done with headsets. It's just a bad idea to even buy this headset. Gaming, I bought this audio receiver a while back, and I got surround sound hooked up. I don't know if you can actually see my speaker. Let me see if I can turn the flash on. It looks like I can't. Not a big deal. But I got some nice speakers. Oh, wait, here's one of the speakers. See, there's one of the speakers that I got. Not that one. This one right here, the big one. That ones are actually the rear speakers that I refinished, but I got that. There's no reason why I shouldn't be using that. I'm going to return this headset right now. So, alright, so just so you guys know, a little overpriced. That's pretty much my review. Thank you very much. See you later.